Well, greetings from Bishop Fenwick. Welcome back to this edition of Tuesdays with Tom. Is anybody else tired out there? Wow, I just get the feeling that we live in a very fatiguing time. And as a result, as many of you know, I'm always looking for sources of inspiration. What is going to inspire me? What might inspire others? And so, my three sources today, let's see if we can put them all together. The Book of Maccabees, Travis Roy, and Socrates. Maccabees, Travis Roy, and Socrates. If I piqued your attention. So, the readings from this week from the Book of Maccabees talk about two extraordinary people, an elderly man and a courageous mother, each of which is subject to torture for not obeying the laws of the king, being faithful to their own Jewish laws, and really to the point of death. And how does it work for Eleazar, the great man in the story? He's tempted to eat the forbidden food and thereby save his life. And he says, at our age, it would be unbecoming to make such a pretense. Many young people would think of the 90-year-old Eleazar had gone over to an alien religion. Should I thus pretend for the sake of a brief moment of life they would be led astray by me, while I would bring shame and dishonor to my old age? Right? He's tempted to make a show to save his life, and he wonders that his hypocrisy would then ripple throughout the future generations. And then a mother in the Book of Maccabees watches her sons tragically die, one after the other, at the hands of the torturers. And she gives them each hope by saying this: I do not know how you came into existence in my womb. It was not I who gave you the breath of life, nor was it I who set in order the elements of which each of you is composed. Therefore, since it is the creator of the universe who shapes each man's beginning, as he brings about the origin of everything, he in his mercy will give you back both breath and life. I don't know about you, I sometimes suffer from the delusion that less will be expected of me as I get older. Somehow it should be easier. Somehow I should be able to compromise a bit here and even cave in a bit there. And these two elderly folks from the Book of Maccabees say, no! It's actually the reverse. More is expected of us as we age, because we are in fact the role models and the mentors for the next generation. Travis Roy, of course, understood that. As a beautiful hour-long tribute to him on NESN that airs this evening, and I'll send you the link here. Travis Roy wrote, sometimes in life, we choose our challenges, and other times our challenges choose us. He, of course, challenged by only 8 seconds into his NCAA Division I hockey career at Boston University, being paralyzed. And what he did with the next 25 years of his life, extraordinary. And finally, Socrates. Socrates in the Apology laments to his accusers, you know, there are two great pursuers of all of us in life, two things that are always after us, always trying to drag us down. One is wickedness and one is death. We'll all fear the latter. He says we ought to really fear the former, because that is the one that's most difficult to avoid. That runs faster than death, wickedness. I'm surrounded all the time, as I am by these pictures of our students, with sources of inspiration that even in my own fatigue sometimes remind me, and may they remind all of us, that as we age, in fact, more is expected of us. And I see the product of that great virtue at work in our families here at Fenwick by the young women and men entrusted to our care, your sons and daughters, who are such exemplars of the virtues that you teach them at home. Blessings on your week. Take care.